what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Off the Bounce. I'm your host, Slam the Bookie, and these are my co-hosts, Doug and Hey Pigs. How we doing today, boys?
Another day in paradise, getting to talk shop with you guys. How we doing?
Looking good, feeling good, ready to talk about last night's slate, ready to talk about tonight's 5-game slate. Let's get it started.
Yes, sir. All right, boys, before we get started, if you are tuning in, please retweet this video, like, comment your favorite picks today. And special thank you to Pure Wedge for sponsoring the show as always. Let's jump right into a quick recap of yesterday. We did give out the Heat money line as a collab. That didn't go well at all.
Sure didn't.
But yeah, the Cavs pretty much owned the Heat pretty much all game long. It wasn't even a game. Our fault. We're gonna bounce back today. Hefe, you got anything on that game you want to talk about?
We're talking about the Heat and Cavs game. I mean, shame on me. Actually, shame on all three of us for not believing in the statistics. Right, the Cavs are the second best against the spread team overall. Number one on the road. We completely blindly just discarded that information, and it bit us in the ass. The Cavs came out, and it killed the Heat. An undermanned team with no Bam. Jared Allen lived in the paint last night with no issues. And what that did was they had to double them in the paint. That opened up all the shooters around. Kevin Love had a vintage night, and it is what it is, man. Hero had a good day, but Duncan Robinson, man, alpha. My man was running laps.
He put nothing on the stat sheet. Nothing on the stat sheet
at all.
Jeez. Zeros all around.
It was definitely a tough game to watch, guys. We thought next man up mentality. They are the better team, but the Cavs are very well coached. I think that's not talked about enough. Yeah. They really had a great game plan. They executed the game plan, and they hit their open shots. They played fantastic. So for me, guys, I know for the foreseeable future, until I see Miami can prove to get a win without Bam, I am not touching them for the foreseeable future.
How does this make you feel about the Cavs, though? Is the Cavs a team that now if there's a certain amount of points that they're being given on a night, you got to think about taking them. I mean, they've proven
on the road.
Now. Yeah,
on the road.
You know, I'm not fading the Cavs. Anytime soon. I'm done fading them. The Heat, on the other hand, I'm not back in the Heat anytime soon. Too many injuries. But the Cavs played well. Defensively, they played great. They did what they had to do. The better team won. You know, it is what it is. We'll bounce back today, guys. Tune in. Another collab on the way. Want to talk about this game real quick here. Let's jump right into this one. Hornets versus the Bucks. What a game that was, man.
Game of the night.
LaMelo Ball played his ass off. I was rooting for the Hornets there, but Giannis, man, too much. Alpha, I know you had a pick on this. I know you had a pick on the Hornets. How'd that look? Were you stressing at all?
I wasn't stressed. They got up by 16 after the first quarter. In the third, it came back to about an even game. So I was hoping they were going to hold on, but they really played well in the fourth quarter. LaMelo really stepped it up. He hit some big shots, especially at the end to tie it up. And then Giannis was just too much to handle. Him driving to the paint is just unstoppable. He's not talked about enough either, but he is putting up a hell of a year, and it was a great win for the Bucks, but also a great cover for the Hornets.
I'll tell you what, last night, even in a loss, LaMelo Ball showed me and probably showed a lot of people that he's for real. He's an all-star. He is a player that the Hornets can and will build around, and good for him and good for that team. He's the real deal, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And last night, it cemented that. He went toe-to-toe with Giannis, and it showed in the postgame how much respect Giannis had for him.
Right. And I mean, I said this yesterday. I said if the Hornets would have covered this game, they would do it offensively, and they did. First half came out hot, was able to get a big enough lead to choke it almost away in the second half. But it was good enough for the cover, not for the win. But yeah, man, good game by LaMelo Ball there. Let's jump right into one more recap before we jump into today's slate. I want to talk about the Houston Rockets, man. 4-game winning streak.
Of course you do. Of course you want to talk about the Rockets.
Because Hefe was so big on the Thunder. I want to hear what he has to say about the Thunder.
Man, it's not about the Thunder. The Thunder are exactly who we thought they were. The
Right.
Rockets on a 4-game win streak here, having different people step up every night. Last night, Jashawn Tate steps up. I think he dropped the 30 burger on the Thunder and was doing
Yep.
all the little things right. This is a team that's showing that they're scrappy, that they can pull together some wins. And look, they won 4 games in a row, which is probably the only time I will say that this year. Good for them. Am I now all of a sudden a Rockets backer? Am I going to look to talk about the Rockets and back the Rockets in more games? No, it was the Thunder. They're on the same level playing field. The next game the Rockets play, they're going to be plus 8.5. And, they're probably going to lose. I don't even know who they play next. But I'm sure they play tomorrow.
More about Jayshawn Tate, though. I mean, the guy had a double-double and was close to a triple-double. He put up 32 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists, going head-to-head against Shai Gilgeous, who dropped 39 with his team losing. It was a great performance by the Rockets getting their first win on the road. So good for that team and good for those fans with, like Slam the Bookie who got to see his team get a nice win. So very happy for you.
Can I just have a minute to talk about something that has nothing to do with what we're talking about? Because
Go ahead.
last night I was watching this Thunder game, and Alpha's gonna kill me right now. What I'm about to say, I would give up the farm. I would give up Madison Square Garden to have Shai as the starting point guard for the Knicks. I would do anything to have him be the starting point guard for the. He is my dream.
Who did you trade for?
He is my 3 1s. RJ by. The only person I probably wouldn't trade is Julius Randle. Manuel.
Trade Randle.
No,
Trade Randle.
no,
Absolutely not.
I'm telling
Randle would have to go.
Randall
would have to go.
I was watching, and I was just thinking to myself,
And
he's the
IQ.
one. He's the one. No, IQ can't go. He's the key to our second line. You know what? I'm sorry, guys. I brought up the Knicks too early. I'm riled up today. But I remember watching a game last night. I was like, he's the one. He is the only one that I'll give up the farm for. Not Dame Lillard, not De'Aaron Fox, not Ben Simmons. Please, God, not Ben Simmons.
Oh, not Ben Simmons.
Him. Shai is the one I dream of.
But the thing is, I don't think Shai is going anywhere soon, man.
He's not going anywhere. He's going to be the face of that
Yeah.
franchise.
It's
So
just-
get that out of your mind. Get it out of your head. Let's get our own point guard. Let's get our own.
Hefe. Sorry, man. All right, boys, let's jump right into one more recap here. It was an easy, no-brainer win. I know Alpha and Hefe were on. I should have been on them too. Mavericks versus the Pelicans. We all said it was a letdown spot for the Pelicans. They won easily. Alpha, you want to break that one down for us real quick?
Yeah, man. Luka Doncic was an animal, dropping 28 points with 14 assists. He was finding everyone on the court, and they were up in this game early, and they never looked back. They won every single quarter. They led 41-23 after the first. They scored 26 in the second to outscore them by 3. Every quarter, they beat them. It was a full game beatdown, and the Mavs needed that win. We said it yesterday that it was a statement game for Dallas, and they needed this one for the playoff race. I know it's early, but there are certain games that you need to win to be a good team in this league, and that was a big win for that team.
Totally agree with you. It was a start to finish massacre. The Pelicans were never in it. Brandon Ingram secretly had a great game, 29 points. Another guy, by the way, to watch for on the trade market. That team's kind of on the treadmill of mediocrity right now, and they need to make some moves to ensure themselves for the future, especially with the not so good news about Zion. I don't know if anybody's heard, but today he felt some soreness in his injured foot, and they basically took him away from practice, and he's on the IR basically now. He's not moving. So it's a tough time for this Pelicans team, and they kind of got to get something going. But back to the Mavericks, Luka showed up, KP showed up. They needed this win. They needed to prove to themselves, and they did.
100%. 100%.
For sure. All right, boys. We're going to jump right into the breakdown for today. As always, special thanks to Pure Wage for sponsoring this show. If you guys haven't, give him a follow on Twitter. Check him out. Send him a DM. He'll help you out. The best in the business. All right, let's jump right into today's breakdown here. I'm going to let Alpha and Hefe talk about this one. Bulls versus the Knicks. -2 Bulls on the road. The Knicks are underdogs at home. Hefe, you are confident in this game, man. You told me before. Go ahead, break it down for us.
I am, guys. This is a Knicks money line play for me. This is the exact game that they get up for, and this is the exact game that they fight and get it done at the end. This is a team that they're familiar with, that they beat already this year in Chicago. Zach LaVine is a game time decision, basically. He has an illness. Take that for what it means. Could be the flu, could be the cold. Nobody really knows. Basically, he's not 100%. Anytime you have the word illness, he's getting a lot of fluids. He's going to tire out easily. I think the Knicks' defensive pressure and defensive tenacity is what gets them the victory tonight against the Bulls. As long as they can keep up and make consistent baskets, they win this game. Alpha, come on, man. Follow the team on your head right now.
I'm
Here we
on
go.
similar wavelengths with you, but I have a different play on this game. I'm taking the under 210, guys. The Knicks want to slow this game and limit possessions, especially if Levine does go. They are a defensive team, and they win games by the defense. So 210's a lot of points in this matchup. If he doesn't go, that's less points on the board as well. So I see this one hitting pretty comfortably. I'm pretty confident in this play, and I'll let this out early. It's one of my best bets of the night, but I definitely love the Knicks under 210. Slam, do you have any action in this one?
All right, I'll be rooting for the Knicks tonight with you guys, but I mean, no play for me, but I'm just rooting for you, the Knicks, because you guys like the Knicks. I know a few people on the Bulls. I know a few people on the Bulls tonight. The line's a little sus to me, but again, no play. I don't have anything on this game. Let's jump right into the next one.
When you say the line is sus, you mean it's sus towards the Bulls, right? It's suspect that they're on.
Yeah.
That's exactly my thought process as well.
And I think the value is there for the Knicks at home,
And that's really all I'm trying to say. Not only does I'm not coming from a Knicks standpoint here, fan standpoint here. I'm looking at the numbers. The Bulls are better than the Knicks. They are. I'm sorry, I'll admit it.
No, that's a fact.
-2 is not is I don't know what that number means. It kind of means to me that it's like Vegas saying, "Here, take the Bulls. We dare you."
The crazy thing as well is that the Bulls are a good road team. They're 7-4 this year on the road, so they've been getting it done. And the Knicks are 5-6 at home. Just screams under to me in this one with all the different lines. It screams Knicks and it screams under. So if you guys want some action, we both love those plays tonight.
What do we got next there, Slam?
All right, boys, let's jump right into the next game here. We got the Bucks.
It's a good game.
At the Toronto Raptors. I actually do like this game. -4 Bucks. We all know the Toronto Raptors have been garbage at home in general. But I like them in this spot. I could throw out some stats and numbers, but it just wouldn't make sense. But this is the spot the Toronto Raptors will cover, if not win outright at home. This line is talking to me. I like the Raptors plus the 4.5. I think they cover here. Bucks are on a back-to-back in a close game yesterday. So I expect some fatigue. I already know Alpha is on the under. He's only back-to-back. Take the under in this game.
I am not.
Okay. I like the Bucks here. Wait, not the Bucks. The Raptors here plus the 4.5. Alpha, what do you like?
So for me, guys, this is a money line parlay piece for me. I have a 2-team money line parlay tonight, and the Bucks are going to be one of the 2 teams in the money line parlay. I'm not taking the points. 4.5 is not a ton of points, but I still think that the Bucks get it done. They could cover, very good chance I think they cover, but I feel a lot better taking a money line on this game. So open-ended for now, guys. Money line on the Bucks is my play.
I'm taking the Bucks -4. 8-game win streak. The Raptors are 2-8 at home on a 3-game losing streak.
We're going to
The
throw out
numbers
trends?
Yeah, I'm following the trend on this one. The Bucks are a better team than the Raptors. I understand the Raptors are due, but I don't think this is the game that they get their due. I just don't. The Bucks are a championship pedigree team with championship pedigree players. I don't care that they played last night in a close game that took a lot of energy. This is why they are as good as they are, because they win the games that they're supposed to win. And tonight, they will win by more than 4. Sorry.
The Raptors are also, hold on one second here, the Raptors are also 2-9, it looks like, on the road. They are at home.
2-8.
At home, 2-8.
Yeah, they're really bad at home.
They're not getting the outright wins at home. So that doesn't mean the spread is definitely not going to go the Raptors. But with those statistics, I don't see the Raptors getting the outright win in this game.
True.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I could throw out some stats, but it just wouldn't make sense. It's just looking at the numbers and the situation here. I like the Raptors in the spot. But again, you guys have you guys are on the Bucks. I'm on the Raptors. So let's see.
So we'll see you tomorrow and we'll rub it in your face.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'll be rubbing it tonight.
Should we
But
do
also-
should we make it a chicken bet? Should we
Pause.
make it a chicken bet, boys? Should we?
The Hefe special. The
What are you
Hefe
saying?
special.
Us, me and Alpha versus you?
Yeah, let's go. You guys got Bucks.
But I'm on the
-4?
money line. I'm on
He's
the
on the
money
money
line.
Come on, bro.
If I wanted to play the
Hefe,
spread, I'd play
me
the
and you.
spread.
We got a bet or what?
Screw it. Me and you. We could do the chicken
Let's
bet. Me and you.
go.
Of course, you take the better team, right? All right, I'll take Raptors plus the 4.5.
You offered it, bro.
All right, I'll take Raptors plus the 4.5. Let's do it.
Okay.
Done.
All right, and whoever loses clucks on the show for a minute.
Yeah.
I mean, a minute's a bit excessive. We only have 30 minutes a day.
Why
Let's
don't we just
take
do
it
it?
easy.
Keep it to 5 to 10 seconds of clucking.
Okay,
But wait, I
5
want to know
10
the
seconds
exact.
of clucking.
I want to know the
Plus
exact
4.5.
line of this exact minute. Let me see.
4.5. I have
Wait,
4.5.
4.5 it is. Okay, done deal.
Wait, hold on.
Lock it up.
Let me check. Ah, shit. Gary Trent is questionable.
No.
Yeah, no.
Plus
No.
4.5.
Do this,
Let's get
Gary
it.
Trent.
There you have it,
Lock
boys.
it in.
We have,
All right.
we have a
Let's
bet.
move on to the next. What do we
let's
got?
get it. All right, we got the OKC Thunder at the Grizzlies. Line sitting at -9.5. Grizzlies, Thunder are on a back-to-back here after a tough loss with the Rockets. Grizzlies, as you know, they've been hot, especially without Ja. They've been playing really well. I'm gonna pass this one to Alpha here. Alpha, break it down for us.
Guys, this is a no play for me. OKC coming in off a back-to-back. Memphis has looked great without Ja. It's been no Ja, no problem. But I still don't trust that team to cover a game by 10 points without Ja Morant. The line, I think, is sharp at 9.5. And the total, I think, is sharp at 212 as well. So this is a prime layoff game for me. I won't waste anyone's time going into this one.
This is one where I'm also not on it. I'll give a lean out, and my lean is Thunder plus 9.5. They're 1-9 in their last 10, 7 games losing in a row. Grizzlies at home. They play better at home. Thunder on the road on a back-to-back. Slam. This is what you call a due game. This is where a team is due. I'm not on it, but if I had a lean, it would be the Thunder plus 9.5. That's a lot of points in the NBA.
Right.
Back-to-back days,
You know what?
back in the Thunder. Okay.
No, it's a lean. But Hefe, I do lean the Thunder in the spot with you, man. This is a spot the Thunder will cover. The Grizzlies probably went out right.
Confident.
But yeah, I like the Thunder here with the points. 9.5 is a lot. And the Thunder haven't been like a bad cover team. They just getting destroyed against the Rockets.
They don't
right now.
win.
So,
They just don't win.
yeah, they just can't win right now, but I do like them to cover here. Let's jump right into this game. I do like this spot for this team. It's a little bit scary. Pistons at the Suns. Line sitting at -12. Everyone knows the Suns are on a hot win streak, winning outright.
Wait, which team?
The Suns.
That's right. The Suns, who got the chicken cluck on the show. We like the Suns on the show.
You really did that, bro? Oh, anyways,
I did.
From a public standpoint, you look at this game and you're like, the Suns versus the Pistons. The Suns they beat the best team in the NBA. They're the best team in the NBA. What are you going to take? You're going to take the Suns -12 here, but wait, I know it's against the Pistons, but this could be a potential letdown or look ahead spot, right? The Suns have the Warriors on deck on Friday. There's no D-Book. The Suns will probably win this game, but I like the Pistons to be competitive here. +12 is a lot, double digits. I hate backing the Pistons, but I think it's a good spot to back them. I'm taking Pistons plus the 12. Hefe, I know you had a play on this game. Go ahead, back me up.
I am completely backing you up. I think your analysis was absolutely spot on. 12 points, I don't care how good or bad you are in the NBA, is a ton of points. The Suns just came off an insane emotional victory off the Warriors, and they have the Warriors tomorrow in Golden State. No G-Book, so their rotation is already thin. This is a game where I could see them being up by 17-ish points going into the fourth, kind of lay off the gas, and end up winning this game by 7 to 8, and the Pistons cover.
Backdoor City. It's backdoor City.
I agree. This is a backdoor City play. 12 is a ton of points. I'm with you, Slam. I'm backing the Pistons. Give me 12 tonight. Alpha. Sounds like
guys.
It looks like we have our collab. Looks like it's
would
our
it be
collab.
crazy if the Pistons won outright?
It wouldn't be crazy. It would
It
not
would
be
be crazy. It would be crazy.
No.
With this streak, if the streak ended to the Pistons before tomorrow, that would be crazy.
You know
I don't
why?
think they have.
You know
I don't
why
think
it
they
would
win
be
outright.
crazy?
feel it.
You know why it would be crazy? I'll tell you why. Nothing to do with this game for money purposes. I believe tomorrow Warriors Suns has to be a probably nationally televised ESPN game.
Yes.
The
100%.
hype around that game revolves around the Suns being on their win streak, and money won't let them lose tonight. They won't lose this game. But back door is wide open.
Agreed. 100% agree. We also have a couple comments in the chat, guys. A couple of people want to know our analysis for tonight's NFL game. So if we have a couple minutes left, guys, we will give you our picks for this game
Yes,
tonight.
sir. Let's go ahead and break down the last game of the day here. Spurs versus the Blazers. Line sitting at -5. Blazers. No Dame tonight. Looks like he'd probably be out the rest of the season, maybe. Hopefully not. But the Blazers are hot at home. They play well at home. And the Spurs are hitting the road here. I'm off this game. I just feel like the Blazers are probably due for a regression here at home sooner than later. And the Spurs are kind of hot right now, man. I don't know. I don't know about on the road here, but
That's the key. That's the key.
you see some potential here in the Spurs, maybe an over here. But Alpha, what do you like?
I love the Blazers tonight. Even with Dame out, it's next man up mentality on that team. And you're getting the line at 5 points. The Blazers are 8-3 ATS at home, and the Spurs are 3-4 on the road. The Blazers play so much better basketball at home, and they will get this done tonight. One of my best bets, again, is going to be Blazers -5 tonight.
The Blazers are 10-1 at home overall, and the Spurs are 2-7 overall on the road. Spurs 3-game win streak. Blazers next man up mentality with Dame out for at least 2 weeks. Guys,
2 weeks?
I love the Blazers here. And the line actually dropped to -4.5, which means that people are on the Spurs. That's fine. I love the Blazers in this spot. I think a lot of public betting will sit back and look and see the Spurs have been playing really good of lately. The Blazers got a win last game, but it was that first kind of post Dame Lillard win. Now they're going to kind of get back to what are we? 5 players on a court, blah, blah, blah. But I don't believe it. I think the Blazers get this one, 4.5. I think they can win this game by 5 to 7 points and get the ATS victory. I'm on the Blazers tonight. I like them.
Also, another option, guys. If you like the Blazers and you're scared about the points and you think they're going to win, remember we have that open-ended money line from earlier with the Bucks. If you like the Bucks to win outright and you like the Blazers to win outright, you can get that at plus money. You get some good odds on that. So if you like it, there's an option there for a money line parlay.
Absolutely good point.
There you have it, boys. All right, man. We're gonna jump right into best bets real quick, and then we have some time. We can go over some NFL plays. All right,
Best bets, guys. Way
Alpha.
to LeBron.
Go ahead, Alpha. Give us your.
All right, guys. My top 3 is going to be that Knicks under. It looks like it's shifted down to 209.5. I got it at 210 an hour ago, but 209.5 is still fine. I also love tonight, guys, the Detroit Pistons. Give me them at the +12 for all the reasons we went. And my third best bet is going to be the Portland Trailblazers -4.5 at -110. Hefe, what are your picks?
Number 1, Knicks money line +105. Don't care about the points. Don't need the points when the team's going to win outright, baby. Number 2. You know it.
What is this?
You know it. You know
it. Boy.
It's my lock of the night dance promo move. Number 2, best bet, Bucks -4.5 on the road at the Raptors. Better team wins here. Numero 3 is the Pistons +12. Love it. Too many points. Backdoor City wide open tonight for the fellas from Detroit. What do you got,
Let's go.
Slam?
All right, man. I think this one will probably be our collab today. We are all on the Pistons. I love the Pistons.
Let's go.
Take them +12, and after that hits, we'll be doing this dance. And then
what even is that, bro?
I don't know. Dude.
Nobody knows, but it gets the people going.
It's
Point
provocative.
number 2, boys. We are taking Toronto Raptors. We are fading Hefe Team Slam. Where you?
Of course.
Let's get this dub right now. I think
Chicken bet.
I don't know. They cover. They might win outright. It's one of those weird spots. I think the Raptors get up for this game. And then in my last play, I might give out the Spurs and Blazers over. I like Spurs to be competitive here, man. Offensively, they've been playing well. And the Blazers are known to give up some points here. So I see a lot of points flying in. But I'm going to wait closer to game time. Only 2 plays right now, but look out for our collab later. And boys, you want to give out an NFL lock?
NFL lock. Hefe, what's
Go
your
ahead.
lock of the night in the Thursday night football game?
Thursday night football game, Saints Cowboys. Injuries on both sides, people coming back on both sides. New quarterback for the Saints, Taysom Hill starting. Guys, I'm rolling with the Saints +6 here. I might even buy it up to 6.5, just in case to feel better about myself. I don't think Amari Cooper is going to be that big of a player tonight. Coming off of COVID, you're always tired. You rarely see players come back and have an impact that first game unless you're freaking Aaron Rodgers. And I like the Taysom Hill aspect. I like the dual threat that he adds. And Cowboys are in a little bit of a slump. I think a lot of people think this is their big bounce back game. They can win. I just don't think they'll win by more than 6 points.
I like it. All right, guys, I'm going to give you guys a total, and I'm going to give you a player prop. On the line of Hefe right there, Taysom Hill is starting. You can get his anytime touchdown at +195 on FanDuel. For half units, worth the risk, guys. He gets those quarterback sneaks down by the goal line. They're going to want him get in. So for that +195, I think it's
Especially
a
with
no-brainer
no
to take a
Kamara.
shot.
Great play.
Exactly. And then, guys, I'm on the under 46 in this one. Kamara is one of the few players in the league that when he is out, to me, it is equivalent as a star quarterback being out. He does so many functions for that offense in the receiving game and in the rushing game that I don't see any way the Saints get more than 3 touchdowns in this one. I think it stays relatively close. I like your +6 play, but I do think the under is my favorite play of the night, and that little half unit, little risk on that Taysom Hill anytime touchdown.
Yes, sir. As you know, I'm from Texas. I am a Dallas Cowboy fan, but I will be fading them today. I like the Saints with the points here. I can't see the Saints, doing bad at home back to back. I think they got destroyed by the Bills last week, but I like them to bounce back. Dallas is known to do this, man. They're in a slump, and I don't think they will cover this spread. They might win, but as a Cowboy fan, I know how this goes. I don't like it. I'm taking the Saints +6. I think it goes fairly under. It might be a defensive game here. We got DeMarcus Lawrence back in the lineup, so I like that. Some quarterback pressure on the Cowboys side.
Absolutely.
And I see the Saints offense struggling a little bit to kind of get a rhythm going, but I do like them to cover still. But there you have it, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow, again at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, guys. And don't forget, Hefe and Bet also will be clucking on the show for 15 seconds, okay? No more excuses.
Time keeps going up.
I want real clucking, all right?
I know.
Real clucking.
Next thing he's going to say 29 minutes of clucking, then for 1 minute, we'll go through the NBA slate.
1 minute on the Knicks. Also, guys, one thing about tomorrow's episode, remember, we have the legend BBB, Big Brain Bet, our weekly Friday guest, so we are excited to get him back.
Oh, a resident Indiana Pacer fan.
Yes,
Yes,
he is.
sir.
Yes, he is. The legend himself.
All right, boys. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Go Raptors.
Julius Randle dropping a 40